Oh, well, hello there. My name is Tom Carlson, and welcome to Cooking with Tom. Today we're going to make a really nifty dish that you'll find lots of uses for around the house. That's right, we're making napalm. There's only 2 ingredients to napalm. Ingredient number 1 is common household gasoline. Now you may be asking, do I need leaded? Do I need unleaded? Well, the truth is, while unleaded is generally better for the environment, let's be honest, we're making napalm here. Doesn't really matter. Just some common gas. Ingredient number 2 is common household bar soap. Now you want to get a pretty good brand because after all, even though you're making flaming liquid death, that's no excuse to be smelly. So get some good soap. Let's start cooking. Well, first we add, our first ingredient, and that would be the common household gasoline. So we just pour that right into the pot. Now to add our second ingredient, common household bar soap. Now your first thought may be, well, I'll just roughly chop this and throw it in the pot, but that would be a bad idea. See, the problem is, if you just roughly chop the soap, you'll end up with lumpy napalm, and nobody likes lumpy napalm. Instead, use a cheese grater. Well, now that we have a good pile of grated soap, we're ready to add it to the pot. So we'll just pick it up in the recommended chef style and put it right into the gasoline. Well, now that we have our ingredients in the pot, we're ready to really start cooking. So the first thing we'll do is, we'll crank up the heat. That's looking pretty good. Now this would be a good time to talk about safety considerations. After all, we're making napalm, and it can be kind of dangerous. So, number 1, always keep your eye on the napalm. Don't take your attention elsewhere. Number 2, make sure you stir the napalm constantly. You want to keep it constantly agitated. You don't want it to just sit there on the stove and burn. And number 3, you want to make sure you have the correct safety equipment. Now that would include a number of things. That would include safety goggles to keep your precious eyes safe. That would include very, very heat-resistant gloves that go past the elbow. Very important. They need to go all the way up here. And finally, you want to have a very, very heavy-duty apron to protect you from any spills that might occur. Now luckily, I'm a professional. I don't really need that kind of safety equipment. But for you, the amateur chef, you really, really want to make sure you have, I don't really,